G'day and welcome to episode 54 of Trent365. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd of January. A few thoughts today on video overload. Over the last few years, the major social networks have obviously made a big push towards video, both on the content creation side and obviously then on the viewing side for the consumer. And of course it made sense because, we're a bit lazy. We like to sit back and consume the content easily, and video is a great way to do that. The problem is, once you give everybody the ability to create video content, unfortunately lots of them do. And so as a result, there's a fair amount of rubbish in the video stream in your social networks. It's hard work creating quality video content. And with the content that we're getting on these social networks, it's all short form. It's 30 seconds, 1 minute, maybe 2-3 minutes maximum. But some of the reports coming out now seem to suggest that user time spent on site, so spent on Facebook or LinkedIn, is actually decreasing with the rise of video. Now maybe it's the passive nature of video that is encouraging people to sit back and consume rather than to engage, and so therefore they're not spending much time. Maybe it's the ability of video to give you a whole bunch of information really quickly, and so you need less time on the site to get that information. Or maybe it's just that there's just too much rubbish in the stream that is discouraging people from being there any longer. I did read an article the other day specifically about LinkedIn saying that the consumption of long-form written content has reduced significantly. The number of views you're getting is significantly reduced now that video is there. The theory being that people are getting that content in a 30-second, 1-minute video rather than having to read a 5-minute article. Now, while this might be great for the consumers because we're saving time, we're getting our information in more concise formats, of course you could also argue against that, saying that the quality of content, the in-depth nature of the content we're getting is a lot less. But think about what this means for these social networks. Their goal is to keep you on their site, inside their platform, for as long as they possibly can. If you're flicking through content a lot quicker and then getting off their site, outside their platform, that's not a win for them. So I think over the next 12 or 18 months, we might see these big social networks putting a lot less focus on video content. What does that mean for you and your business? Well, if you're planning on spending a bunch of money and time and effort on creating video content this year to try and get your message out to your customers, then maybe you should think again, because it just may not get the same amount of airtime as it's getting currently. The key to any content marketing strategy really is about attention and engagement. First, you've got to get the attention, but then you've got to keep them there. You've got to keep them engaged. Maybe live video streaming is the way to go. Things like Facebook Live and Periscope, these things are really built for engagement. The good news about that is you don't need to go and hire a production company. Most of that you can do yourself. Don't obsess about the quality of the video itself. Obsess about the quality of the content. So much to talk about with video content. We could go on for hours, but we won't. That's it for today. Thanks for listening. iTunes, Google Play Store, Overcast, a bunch of other places you can subscribe to the show if you like, or follow along in the social streams, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.